What's up, guys? We are back with another episode, and this time it's going to be working on my truck. This is my 2005 GMC Sierra 1500 four-wheel drive 6.2 turbo truck. As you can see, tires are bald and popped. I was in a burnout contest, ended up winning the first pop tire, but it also cost me a motor because about 99% sure I spun a bearing. But that is a-okay because I am going to be building a whole new monster 416 stroker. And in this video, it'll be us getting this truck in the shop, getting the motor out of it, and the motor shouldn't take that long to get out at all because I've left out all the hard to get bolts. You guys know the deal. Waiting on my buddy to get off work, and he's gonna come help me get this thing in there and start pulling the motor out. All right, just got the single cab rolled up in here. I got the hood off of it. It wasn't even bolted down. The hinges are just kind of flopping around. This thing's actually a turd the more I look at it. Not gonna look like this forever. Getting Holley Terminator X. The factory harness is getting trimmed down quite a bit just to be able to run my factory gauges because I don't like it when people run the Terminator with a little bitty screen. It looks like junk. I think my brand new turbo is roached from the bearing material going through it. This thing does not spin over that good. The auto body's gone because I let a buddy have it and borrow it. I'm about to rip this thing out of here. I got the help of big muscles, a little bit smaller muscles, and the biggest muscles. All right, guys, we are underneath the truck now, looking at everything. I really threw this truck together in about 2 days. I never changed anything. Good thing is, it's all going back. I get pretty nice converter though. That's one of the last things I did to it. 2-piece Circle D. I'm not gonna video much, but I'm gonna get all the stuff under here undone, like bell housing, converter, exhaust, crossover, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm probably just gonna shoot up to the top and time lapse it when I get up there because I don't want to bore you guys. Just got everything under here done. There's only a few things. I pretty much have all the hard stuff out of it. Put it on top, put you guys on time lapse, and show you guys all that goodness. We're up top now. I already started doing some stuff. It's just little injector stuff. We're gonna get the intake off. You can actually, last time I did this, I left the turbo and stuff on, just took off the fender exit and took out the fans. Here's the motor. It got all rusty and the converter snout was wanting to stick in the back of the motor. I was like, man, what is holding this thing in there? But got that out. This thing came right out. Leaking coolant everywhere. But yeah, I'll get on the motor stand. I'll pick up back with you guys. All right, it's on the engine stand now. Start taking off the headers, turbo, rip the heads off, pull the front cover, pull the pan, and assess the damage. Got the valve covers, the manifolds, push rods, and rockers out of here. Smells like really burnt oil in here, like it got really hot. It looked like a couple of the rockers were like kind of dry, where they kind of got some heat spots, probably because it had no oil pressure. I know it only had about 5 pounds when I shut it off. I'm not gonna bore you guys with time lapses anymore. I'll bring you guys along the way. All right, guys, just got the passenger side head ready to come off. Brian's about to lift it off there. Everything looks good in here. All right, just got the driver's side ready to go. Garrett's about to pull it off there. This stuff looks pretty good too. I know it's something in the bottom end though. I have a feeling it's spun a bearing. Everything looks about like how I thought it would, to be honest with you. All right, guys, pulling out the lifters now and the trays. These are Morel 7717s. It's part number on them. Very good lifters. Never had an issue out of them ever, as you can tell. I mean, they look pretty solid. They just got normal wear and tear on them. Let's pull out the cam. It's a custom grind cam from Foolproof Performance. John Bewley ground it for me. Yeah, it worked really good until it spun a bearing, but it is what it is. Can't sit here and complain about it all day. Just gotta get ready, get down and dirty with it, get it going up again, make it better than ever. So yeah, lifters look great. Cylinder walls look pretty good. Pistons look good. These are factory pistons. It's not going back to factory pistons. This is a completely stock bottom end, by the way. I didn't know anything about that. Stock rods, pistons, crank, rings, bearings, you name it, it's stock, and this thing was making some steam. So, alright, you guys, we're pulling off front cover, get the cam out of there, and then we'll flip it over, get the pan off. Alright guys, getting the oil pan off here, mainly because when I spin the motor over, I know there's still a little bit of oil in here. I don't want it pouring out all over my floor. But you guys will get the first look with us when I take out the windows tray and see which bearing spun. About 99% sure it spun a bearing, like I said. But yeah, I'm gonna get this pan off here, spin the motor over, and you guys will get the first look with us. Good stuff. That's not good. That's not the color you want. Alright guys, we got 2 more windows tray bolts. And then here in a second, after this, we're about to get the first look at what rod bearing is spun or main bearing. Oh no, this is not good because these look really good. One quick way to tell if a rod cap or a rod bearing spun is this cap will be black and blue. This is still shiny, which is good. It's what you want. The back one's the first ones to get oil, and then second, third, and fourth. So usually it's the front cylinders that will spin, but these actually look really good. Brian's never tore down a motor before, and trying to teach him the ways a little bit. So he's about to get this crank pulley off there. All right, Brian, put it on there. Just hit the throttle, just go easy. Oh wait. Well, that's the wrong way. Tighten it this time. All right, you got it.
Does it typically do that?
Yep. Keep it on there. Keep that in there. Dude.
Take 3.
A little bit more. Right there. Alright guys. Getting the front cover off here. No way. Locked up oil pump. Must have got some metal in there, or this thing just failed at high RPM. That thing's locked up solid. Cam retaining plates held on by T40s. Had the unfortunate event. I guess I got them really tight last time. Cam bearings still spin over really good and feel really good. We're about to get this cam out of here. It's getting new cam bearings, so I'm really not too worried about nicking them up, but looks great. No wears. I mean, usually if you can tell if you have a lifter go bad because you can lift a roller or let your fingernail catch, and I'm not catching any of these. Everything looks really good. Visual inspection. Went through a company called Full Performance. John Bueller there got me right. I guess we'll start knocking out pistons. All right guys, I'm gonna start pulling the rods and pistons out of this thing. I mean, good thing it's coming out. I mean, they look really normal. It looks like it's seen 7,000 RPM on 18 pounds for a while. This is cylinder 1. New rings too. Piston looks good. No damage to the piston whatsoever. No cracks. No nothing. All right, guys. The motor's still extremely hard to spin, so it definitely spun something. But catch up with you guys after I get all these rods and pistons out of here, and we'll start taking out the crank. All right, guys. Not sure how I missed this. This is cylinder 5. If you look at this rod cap, not sure how I missed this. You guys are right there with me. If you look at this rod cap compared to that one, well, see how it's darker? This one's good. Okay. This one's bad. What we just found out is it did indeed spin bearings. That is not good. It's no good. But oh well, I knew it was a spun bearing. I think it probably sent a lot of crap into that oil pump and locked it up. I guess I'll catch you guys when it's out. I'm not sure how I missed this when I was showing you guys, but I hope you guys know what I'm saying now is the rod caps get darker, you know, compared to that rod cap. This one's dark, it got hot, that one still looks good. So cylinder 5 and 6 spun their bearings. Guys, this is cylinder 6 bearing, and if you look at it, it stacked itself and it broke. But, like I was saying, this is a completely stock bottom end, as you guys can tell. And I had red lines at 7,200, and I was doing a red line 7,200 RPM burnout on 18 pounds of boost for a about 1.5 to 2 minutes straight. And if this let go, I'm imagining, like I said, this probably let go, sucked it right in my oil pump, blocked the oil pump up, and it was a catastrophe. But I think I caught it in time to save like the cam and stuff. It ate in the cylinder 6 rod pretty good. It's unfortunate, like I said, it sucks. Popping off main caps. Garrett got the rear main seal off there, the cover. You can take a pry bar and kind of pry up a little bit. Like that's first main cap kind of looks a little roached, not gonna lie. Does not look the best, but there you go, Bryant, take these. Ooh, that bearing right there looks not the best. Deep gouge in that one. That one again does not look very good. All the mains look pretty rough, not gonna lie. This is kind of prime example of when they get hot, they shrink. So you guys see that the tab should slide in there and it should lock in there. And like this bearing just wants to roll on out of there. Probably the best looking one out of all of them, right there. The very back one. About to get this crank out of here. This one right here, I mean, it doesn't look horrible. They all kind of look pretty much how I expect them to. These things took a big beating. This stock bottom end don't owe me nothing. Exceeded my expectations by a lot. That's turned out of this video. Got a junk crank. I'm sure it can be turned, maybe. I don't know. But got my 6.2 tore down out of the single cab. Next video will be me reassembling it. I gotta take it to the machine shop, get the machine shop, not new cam bearings in it, check my cylinders, because I might have to go 5 over for the 416, because if not, it'll be a 415, which I don't really care. Next video will be me installing 416 4-inch stroke crank, Cali rods, diamond pistons, new oil pump. It'll pretty much be me redoing it all the way I should have done it the first time. But some of us slow learners, and I fall in that category, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys check into the next one, and let me know if these videos are too long and boring for you. Okay, thank you. Garrett, I can't take that shit serious.